We've got unbelievers in the church. Do you know that? There's not just unbelievers outside the church. There's not just unbelievers outside, and they still call themselves Christians. They still call themselves Christians, even though from the first chapter of the Bible, Genesis 1, to the last chapter of the Bible, Revelation 22, they don't believe what it really says. They don't believe it. They read in Genesis 1 that God created the world in 6 literal 24-hour days, and then they say, no, he didn't. The world formed itself by itself over billions of years. So, that's what I believe, right? And then they go to the last chapter of the Bible. The last chapter of the Bible is Revelation 22, and it says in verse 15 that those who practice magic arts, the sexually immoral, the murderers, the idolaters, and everyone who loves and practices falsehood is in hell. But they say, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that there is no hell and there's just a heaven. But these are people in the church. And these people who reject hell, they're called universalists. And they're in the church. There's people in the church that hold Bibles and they talk about God. But they're not real believers. They're not. And so I wrote a song about that. This song is called "The Fool Who Said There's No Hell."
Jesus said to fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. John said the wicked will be tormented day and night, forever and ever. And so my faith was grounded